Blackbeard is one of the greatest villains in One Piece, but what if we've been looking at him the wrong way all along? What if Teach isn't just a greedy monster chasing power? What if he actually has his own noble dream? And what if becoming Pirate King isn't even his true end goal? Today we're diving into some crazy theories about Blackbeard's real ambitions. And trust me, this goes way deeper than most fans expect. When you look at Blackbeard's journey so far, one thing becomes crystal clear. The man is a master planner. Every move feels calculated, every bit of chaos somehow turns into an opportunity for him. In a way, Blackbeard is almost like the shadow version of Luffy, a Gi with insane plot armor whose destiny always seems to bend in his favor. It all started with his hunt for the Yami Yami no Mi. He spent decades hiding in Whitebeard's crew, waiting for the perfect chance. He knew his best odds of finding that fruit were on a Yonko ship, and when he finally got it, that's when the real game began. Blackbeard immediately formed his own crew and went after a high-value pirate. Why? To cash him in and become a warlord of the sea. Originally, he wanted Luffy, but fate saved our rubber boy. Instead, Teach captured Ace, handing him to the Marines and earning his Shichibukai title. But let's be real, he never cared about that title. It was just a ticket into Impel Down, where he recruited some absolute monsters for his crew. And once again, fate saved him. Magellan should have wiped them all out, but thanks to Shiryu's intervention, the Blackbeard pirates survived. Next stop, Marineford. Blackbeard crashed the war, struck Whitebeard down, and thanks to his weird body, stole the Gura Gura no Mi. From that moment, he wasn't just another pirate, he was the man ushering in a new era. After the time skip, Teach just kept climbing. He took Hachinosu during the Rocky Port incident. He crushed Marco and the remnants of Whitebeard's crew in the Payback War. He established himself as a Yonko. Then came the post-Kaido Big Mom era. Blackbeard made his move on Winter Island, clashing with Law. He completely destroyed Law's ship, the Polar Tang, and nearly killed him to steal the Ope Ope no Mi. Law barely survived thanks to Beppo. But Teach still walked away with something huge, copies of the Road Poneglyphs, meaning right now, he's only missing one. He's dangerously close to Laugh Tale. But here's the big question. Does Blackbeard actually want the One Piece? Or is there something even bigger on his mind? The Rocks Connection. This is where the story recently flipped everything upside down. In chapter 1154, Oda didn't just tease us, he straight up confirmed it. Blackbeard is the son of Rox D. Xebec. And suddenly, all the old hints we had make perfect sense. Rox once ruled over Hachinosu, the exact same island Teach calls his home today. Blackbeard's first ship carried the name Saber of Xebec. Even back in chapter 957, Oda was already tying their legacies together. For years, fans thought Teach simply inherited Xebec's will, but now we know it runs deeper than that. It's his bloodline. And that changes everything. Why was Blackbeard born? Who was his mother? When did he discover his true heritage? And the biggest question of all, does he plan to finish what Rox started? Rox's true goal. Let's rewind for a second. Rox wasn't just some ambitious pirate. He was the man who once infiltrated Marijois, killed an admiral, and even crossed paths with Eam. He didn't care about treasure. His goal was bigger. He wanted to be the king of the world. His crew, they weren't bound by loyalty or friendship. They were bound by ambition. Everyone followed Rox because his goal pushed their own agendas forward. Sound familiar? That's basically how Blackbeard runs his crew today. But here's the thing, Rox failed. Whether it was betrayal, Eam's power, or just bad timing, his dream was left unfinished. And now, his own son, Marshall D. Teach, is the one picking up where he left off. The dream of Blackbeard. When Saturn asked what the Blackbeard pirates truly wanted, Van Augur answered with one chilling line: the world. That's the key. Blackbeard's real dream isn't just the Pirate King crown. That's just a milestone. Like Rox before him, he's aiming higher, the throne of the world itself. And this explains why Teach risked everything for the Yami Yami no Mi. Sure, the fruit is strong, but against top hockey users, it's not unbeatable. So why obsess over it? Because it's the only fruit that can cancel other devil powers. If Eam's immortality is tied to some kind of devil-based ability, then Teach literally holds the only weapon in existence that could strip that power away. Think about it. Rox tried to take Eam down but failed. Why? Because he didn't have this fruit. Blackbeard does, and as his son, he might be the only one capable of finishing the job. Endgame possibilities. So here's how it lines up. Luffy's true dream is freedom, for himself and the world. Blackbeard's true dream is domination, to take Imu's place as the shadow ruler of everything. Both want to crush the celestial dragons and the system of oppression, but for totally different reasons. Luffy wants a world of laughter and adventure. Blackbeard wants a world of darkness where he stands at the top. That sets up the ultimate endgame. First, Luffy and Blackbeard might both clash with Imu. Maybe for a short moment, they even fight on the same side against the throne of the world. But once Imu falls, there's only one path left. The inevitable clash between Joy Boy and the Son of Rocks. A battle of two Ds. A fight not just for the One Piece, but for the fate of the entire world. If Luffy wins, the new age of freedom begins. If Blackbeard wins, the world sinks into darkness. And thematically, it fits perfectly. Imu may be the hidden ruler, but Blackbeard, Rock's heir, Luffy's rival, has been set up since the start as the true final antagonist. So, what do you think? Is Blackbeard going to finish the plan his father started and take the world for himself? Or will Luffy stop the Son of Rocks before he drags the world into darkness? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I really want to see what you guys think. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button and subscribe for more One Piece theories. Until next time, see you on the Grand Line.